From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kyle Peach. Here's a look at what's going on. We begin with area court news, and in Clay County, 45-year-old Andrew J. Staley of Flora was sentenced to 7 years in state prison on charges of indecent solicitation of a child and grooming. Those charges allege that in July, Staley solicited someone he believed was a minor child to perform an act of sexual penetration or sexual conduct through an online service. Staley pled guilty to both charges, was given 7 years for solicitation and 4 years for grooming. The sentences will run concurrently. He'll serve 6 months of supervised release after the prison sentence. Staley will also be required to register as a sex offender. Clay County State's Attorney Philip Givens says the investigation was conducted by predator poachers and Flora Police. Meanwhile, 40-year-old Bradley McCulley of Fairfield was sentenced in Wayne County Court after pleading guilty to a charge of aggravated assault. WFIW says he was placed on 2 years of court supervision, and as part of the plea agreement, 2 other counts in that case were dismissed. Mount Carmel police are seeking information about damaged stop signs which appear to have been intentionally ran over at multiple locations. Wabash County Crime Stoppers and the city of Mount Carmel are offering a reward for information leading to an arrest in that case. The damaged areas are at 12th and Cherry Streets, McDowell and Cherry, and McDowell and Mulberry Streets. Wabash County Crime Stoppers is offering a $250 reward, and the city is matching that amount for a total of $500 for information leading to an arrest. You can call 618-262-HALT or use the Wabash County Sheriff's Office app to submit a tip. Elsewhere tonight, an update and change to the start date for students at Parkside Elementary School in Lawrenceville. Last night, we told you that the plan was for students to start school on Friday. However, yesterday, Superintendent Doug Doherty announced the start of the school year for Parkside students has been pushed back again, now to next Tuesday. The school had been closed to allow for cleaning, air testing, and additional work since the discovery of mold inside during the summer months. Doherty says the last air samples that came back Tuesday afternoon showed that all areas were good except for one classroom which did not pass. That room has been cleaned and fogged again with another air sample taken yesterday. So the Meet the Teacher night, which was scheduled for tonight, is canceled as well. The Teacher Institute Day will now be held at Parkside on Monday. Meet the Teachers night will be Monday night from 4:30 to 5:30, and students at Parkside will start school on Tuesday of next week. The Clay County Health Department has confirmed the county's second West Nile virus positive mosquito sample of this season. Health officials say the positive sample was collected in Clay City Wednesday and confirmed through routine testing. The positive mosquito sample indicates West Nile virus is circulating in the community, and there is an increased risk of human infection. Residents are encouraged to follow the 3 R's: reduce exposure to mosquitoes, repel them by using insect repellent, and to report areas where mosquitoes may be breeding. Most people infected with West Nile do not develop symptoms. Those who do can experience fever, nausea, headache, and muscle aches lasting from several days to several weeks. And in rare cases, the virus can cause severe illness. People over age 50 are at greater risk of those severe illnesses. The Board of Trustees of Illinois Eastern Community Colleges met on Tuesday. The board approved an agreement with Prevail Illinois to provide confidential advisor services to students and employees who experience sexual violence at Lincoln Trail, Olney Central, and Wabash Valley Colleges, while Sexual Assault and Family Emergencies, or SAFE, will provide those services at Frontier. They all come at no cost. Meanwhile, the board approved the 2026 Program Review Report, helping to identify opportunities for curriculum updates, resource needs, and continued improvement of programs and services. Course fees were approved for the Broadband Telecom program at Lincoln Trail and Electrical Distribution Systems program at Frontier to cover the actual cost of the American Traffic Safety Services Association Flagger Certification exam. The board did approve eliminating the $3 per credit hour apprenticeship fee. Meanwhile, trustees Roger Browning and Jan Ridgely were selected to serve as members of the Board Audit Committee. The fiscal year 27 tentative budget and accompanying resolution were approved. The budget reflects anticipated revenues and expenditures for the upcoming year, including $20.67 million in planned capital outlay. A public hearing and final budget adoption will take place September 15th. The board declared about 1.21 acres of property adjacent to Frontier Community Colleges as unnecessary for college purposes and authorized its sale. The property will be marketed for student housing development, with conditions requiring the purchaser to use the land for student housing and to begin construction within 3 months of closing. The board also approved the purchase of a NetApp FAS 2750 storage system in the amount of $128,000 to modernize technology storage infrastructure and provide improved performance, resiliency, capacity, and data protection. And finally, in personnel, Destiny Nessler was hired as physical therapy assistant instructor at WVC, Gabriel Weber as trio upward bound counselor at WVC, Sam Romershausen as information systems technician at WVC, Joe Hunt hired as O&M team lead at Olney Central. Pay increases were approved for eligible non-bargaining unit employees for the fiscal year. Eligibility for increases will vary based upon the employees' hire dates. A special assignment was approved for Kinsey Whitaker to serve as program director for physical therapy program. The retirement of Ken Pryor as manager of technology infrastructure was also approved, effective October 31st. And finally, the McLeansboro City Council handled library staffing, financial matters, and preparations for the Fall Festival during their meeting on Tuesday. WFIW says John Perryman, representing the Kiwanis Club, thanked the city for help with a recent park project and discussed the preparations for the Fall Festival. He also asked the city to consider whether property might be available for a building to store festival signs, floats, and other Kiwanis equipment. The council did renew the city's sewer line of credit. Mayor Chad May said officials expect that to be the final renewal as works toward completing the financing for the projects through the USDA rural development. The council approved the hiring of Jill Fuquay to fill the position vacated by Ginger Finley at the library, contingent upon the completion of an agreement between the city and library board. Officials said the agreement is intended to clarify responsibility for administrative and operational duties involving the library. Meanwhile, several liquor and gaming licenses were also renewed. More to come. A look at your weather forecast for the weekend ahead and sports. A bit later, we'll get you set for high school football Friday. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Time to talk weather. It was a pretty good day.
The Ford Summer.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Baseball season is all about preparation, teamwork, and making the right call at the right time. It's the same for your business. At the First National Bank, we give you the advantage with business loans tailored to your needs. These include lines of credit, equipment loans, commercial real estate financing, and oil production loans. Visit any of our locations to learn more. Because when your business wins, our whole community wins.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Time to talk weather. It was a pretty good day today after we got some morning or overnight rain out of here. About 65/100ths of an inch of rain is what we recorded our gauge here at the studios at Wabash Valley College. This is the radar earlier this afternoon, seeing kind of a resurgence of a line of showers and storms around McLeansboro and Carmi, but that's all we're going to talk about in terms of rain for tonight. That was again earlier this afternoon. Looking at our planner for the rest of this Thursday night, we'll bottom out under clear skies at 66 degrees around daybreak tomorrow. 7 p.m. sunshine and 81. At midnight, we'll be down to 70, and then that 66 degrees comes at 6 a.m. As we put the map in motion, we'll see a pretty good day on Friday. And as a matter of fact, by the time the game Roll around tomorrow night, the first night of the high school football season. You'll see the clouds push out. There's kickoff time. A disturbance will come at us late Friday night into Saturday. Not going to impact the games, but could trigger a few scattered showers and storms. And as we go throughout the day on Saturday, it will be mostly sunny, but a few storms and showers could fire up during the day as well. Not expecting a whole lot though. Overnight tonight, clear skies, mid-60s across the region for the overnight low. Sunshine for your Friday. Not buying into these rain chances here. I think that will come later. Highs on your Friday will be in the middle to upper 80s across the area. Then on Friday night into Saturday, that's when that next disturbance comes at us, kicking off a scattered chance of some scattered shower and storms as we move towards daybreak on Saturday. And again, isolated showers, not a complete washout of the day. In fact, we will see sun at times on Saturday, most of the time on Saturday, but can't rule out a stray shower on Saturday. The high temperatures will be back into the middle 80s. And as we look at the forecast, clear tonight, 66, right on pace for normal for this time of year. Then for your Friday, plenty of sunshine out there. 87 will be our high. Again, a very calm, windy day. And then as we move to the extended forecast, again, we saw the rain earlier this morning on this Thursday. Sunny on Friday. Those scattered rain chances on Saturday, but more sun than showers. Look at Sunday and Monday. We cool into the low 80s. Could flirt with the upper 50s Sunday night into Monday. Another chance of showers coming in next Tuesday. Temperatures, though, in the 80s. That's your forecast. Sports is next.
Every child deserves the best possible start in life, and that's exactly what AOK, the All Our Kids Network, is working toward in our community. This year, Mount Carmel Public Utility Company is proud to sponsor the Riverview Ramble, our 5K, 10K, and half marathon along the Wabash River, with all proceeds going directly to AOK. It's Saturday, October 31st at 8 a.m. Scan the QR code or find us on Facebook to sign up. Every step you take helps a child in our community get a healthier start.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I've always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
Welcome back. It's time now to talk sports. Are you ready? We're almost ready. It's almost here. The first week of high school football is tomorrow night. Let's take a look at the schedule across the area. In the Little Illini, all games outside of league play. Mount Carmel hosts Du Quoin, and we'll have the live streaming coverage for you. Find the link on my15news.com. Kickoff at 7 p.m. Elsewhere, Olney's at Taylorville, Lawrenceville's at Carlisle, Newton at Bethalto, Robinson's at Charleston, Marshall hosts Trenton Westland, Casey is at East Alton Wood River, and then on Saturday, Chester visits Paris. In the Black Diamond, Fairfield visits Edwards County, Carmi's at Johnston City, Flora hosting Cesar-Valier, Red Hill at Hamilton County, and on Saturday, CZR is at El Dorado to round out Diamond play. High school golf yesterday in boys action at Flora. The host Wolves beat Waltonville 173-177. Flora's Race McCrory was the medalist at 40. And in the girls match at Flora, the Lady Wolves beat Waltonville Cesar-Valier 231-237. That's going to do it for us tonight. Lots of sports replays coming your way next week here on News Channel 15, and of course high school football here tomorrow night. Thanks for watching. More news tomorrow as well from all of us here. Have a great night.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Hogeiger. Wabash Valley College is the best decision. I started out as a student here and ended up being a faculty with instructors that were mentors for me that encouraged me to go ahead and get my bachelor's and my master's degree as a non-traditional student, I want that. Then I came back and mentor actually said, come out here to Wabash and adjunct for us. And so I did, and that's how I started and becoming a full-time faculty member in 2018.